there is probably half of your company that you're super happy with, that they're amazing, they're generating great work, and there's the other half of the company who you're like, I wouldn't even hurt if they weren't here in the first place. Mornings at OpsKings here are usually pretty chill because almost none of us here are morning people. So we sometimes come between somewhere between 9 and 10 a.m. The first guy who comes to the office makes coffee for everyone. It's a French press that Ryan bought us. And then so the guy that comes first gets the privilege of making everyone else coffee. Pour everyone some coffee, read through some news, read through Twitter, read through X, see what's new that's happening, slowly get caught up on work on Slack, and then the day slowly starts with some deep work, and that's about the morning ritual here. This week is stacked. For context, we started running ads. Ads have been working fantastic. 15 to 20 sales calls this week. I brought on a sales guy recently, so we're helping him get onboarded so he can start taking over some discovery calls. So I don't have to stay and work here for 16 hours a day, all day, every day. But it's going pretty well. So now just kind of setting up the sales infrastructure to be able to raise budget because we're profitable. So we can take on more volume. So fun. New learning lessons every week.
The first week, it was tense. It was a lot of calls and a lot of stuff to do that I maybe didn't expect for the first week, but it's good.
We'll start off the screen share. Basically, we have a deck ready. Three main components of the call. Number one will be the audit and the results of the audit itself. Number two will be the proposed initiatives that we mapped out. And then number three will be the actual demo of the prototype of the system that we built. Sales call number 5 for today. Yeah, and it's super busy. Lots of sales calls, lots of things to talk about. So my brain's a bit burned, but it's fun. We're selling a lot of new clients and talking to a lot of different companies, and now we just got to keep up with it and hire more salespeople. That's the plan.
Do you think it is repetitive in our business, or is every sales call unique?
Oh, it's super different, especially the discovery calls, because we don't try to pitch too much on the first calls because we're just trying to get an understanding of what the client does in the first place. So in this case, it was a contractor that works with the federal government. Another one is a manufacturing company that makes plastics, and another one is a marketing agency, and another one is a recruiting company. So it's always different. The first discovery calls, they're always different because you're just learning about new companies that are doing different stuff and what the problems they have. And then only in the kind of second and third calls do we get into actually pitching what is it that we do. So the first calls are always fun. So the core principles for us always when we're doing sales calls is listen, and try to figure out what is the outcome that the client wants. We're not trying to force them into a solution. We're not trying to force them into a tool. We're just trying to understand, all right, is the problem that they're facing even relevant or worth enough to fix in the first place? And if it isn't, usually we tell them, hey, we're not the right company for you. And if it is, then we start pitching them or presenting a solution that we could potentially use to solve that problem. one thing that we do, I'd say, differently from traditional kind of business process mapping is we're not only focused on, all right, what does the process look like? One of the things, and you guys will notice this on this call, the first thing that we start off is understanding the business model and understanding how and why do clients select you to do your service, and understanding what is the value that we're delivering to the clients. And that becomes sort of our core that we then try to translate into a process. And what's going to end up happening over the next 5 to 6 calls, whatever we're going to do, is you guys will bring 50 plus ideas and small improvement opportunities when we're going to be mapping out, for example, the onboarding. You're like, hey, if we do this way, we already know that we want to do this differently. We'll log all of these into the process, and then what will also happen is we'll go through the process and ask you follow-up questions, and we're going to identify another 30 to 50 other things that could be improved. And then what ends up happening at the end is we're going to aggregate all of these and then try to grade them on, all right, what is low-hanging fruit that we can attack right out the gate, and what is stuff that we need to do at a later stage. So that just for giving you guys some more context about, this is not just a traditional, let's just put boxes on a screen and this is what we're trying to do. What we're really trying to understand is, first of all, why are clients selecting you? When they select you, what is the main value that they are getting from you? And we're understanding how can we make that path from them joining you to them getting the value as efficient as possible. So the current process is just a snapshot of what we're trying to capture. What we're really trying to, basically that value graph is what we're trying to do. Brian, are those the headphones that take 2 years to connect to your phone? I think with larger clients that have larger teams and where stuff is more mission critical, it makes sense to do this kind of staged QA. We do one internally and then two with them. Steven, Naveed, request for you. Please escalate if you're stuck on anything or need help on anything. Because I'm handing over stuff to Naveed to handle, my bandwidth unlocks to be able to help you guys in different ways outside of just doing the freaking work. Awesome. All right, guys, let's get to work.